Berlin-Brandenburg. Right, let's go towards security. Coolio. Also, there is no way Uber thinks I've just arrived into Berlin. Funny. Conveniently, BA flies from Terminal 1, which is the terminal I'm in right now. 1850, BA987. I'm 989. Oh wait, 1955, here we go. London-Heathrow, BA989, 2121226. Yeah, whatever, already checked in. Let's go to security. Berlin-Brandenburg, the airport flop of the European Union. Yep, no S-Bahns to Brandenburg today. Actually, no, this entire week. Due to engineering works. Meaning you're effectively forced to take the FEX. Right, I'm gonna have to throw away a bit of my water because there's no way they're gonna let me through security with it. This is mildly annoying, but oh well. As usual, I can't go through with security, obviously, so I'm gonna see you once I get past security. See ya. And we are through security. Time to find some coffee. According to Flight Radar 24, my plane is just about to pass over Hanover. Bob, there's a Starbucks, 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 there's a Starbucks. There we go. All sorted. Guess now we're just about chilling here for an hour or so. Oh, whoa, whoa. He's early. He's really early. He's already coming on the outskirts of Brandenburg and about to push the outskirts of Berlin.
20 minutes later.
The plane has landed. I can't imagine it being that long to get announced. I might want to prepare to move. So the plane is at gate C17. Right, we gotta move. Let's go. Oh, when you get stamped out. Hang on a second. So, time to go through border control.
More moments later.
Right, we are through. Didn't even get asked any questions again.
Passengers on the BA989 London-Heathrow with British Airways, we are now ready to board all passengers. Once you come forward, please hold your passport and boarding card ready. Thank you very much. And the overhead cabins are very huge today, so please, once you put your bag inside, put them in space so automatically fit in. Thank you very much.
I just got here. What? I just got here. Okay. We're only at the gate for 2 seconds and we're already getting on the plane. Just like that. Are we going to have an old plane or a new plane? We're about to figure that out. Oh. Yep. This plane is busy. Welcome to the third plane of World Traveller. We've got a nice view of the wing and another BA plane. Well, for the first time ever, thank God I've got the window seat, but I've got 3 people sitting next to each other. That should be boarding done. I've got my 10K power bank in, but is it even still charging?
My name is Paul Ryder. I'll be your first officer flying you to London this evening. Joining me in the flight deck, of course, your captain, that's Keith Jarvis. In the cabin, fab team of 4 looking after you, led by Roberta. She's your in-flight manager at the front of the aircraft. Well, thank you for boarding so promptly. We still actually have 15 minutes to go until our scheduled departure time, but we are ready. You're all on board, or the bags are on board, so we'll try and go a bit early, shall we? We can't push back any earlier than 1:45, so we'll be here for 5 minutes and then we'll push back, get both engines going. It's a very short drive to the westerly runway here in Berlin. It's just behind the Condor, off to our right, so it's about 5 minutes to the runway. Taking off to the west today, slight left turn, then a slight right turn to head to the UK. Flying time 1 hour 35 minutes. Weather's good here, weather is good en route. We're expecting a little bit of blustery conditions in London-Heathrow, but that is forecast to come in later this evening. We'll be cruising at 38,000 feet. When we get there, we'll turn the seatbelt signs off to let you move around the cabin if you wish. But if you are seated and if the seatbelt signs are on, you do need to have seatbelts fastened, just in case we find any unexpected lumps and bumps along the way. Well, that's enough chit-chat from me. We're pushing back in 4 minutes time from now. When we do push back though, Roberta and the Fab team are going to give you the safety demonstration. The hint is in the name. Please pay your full attention, please. It is there for your benefit, more importantly your safety, and each airline and aircraft does indeed differ, so if you could please watch it for the 2 or 3 minutes that it lasts, that's much appreciated. I'll give you a quick update on the cruise regards weather and arrival time in Giro London, but for now, make yourselves comfortable and a very warm welcome.
All the doors are locked and sealed. I'm not sure how long till the gate gets pushed back. I believe we are ready to go.
The level lighting will guide you to an exit. All exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. This contains important information, safety information, including the details on your brace position. We have a customer traveling with us who has a serious peanut allergy. Please can we request that you refrain from eating any peanut snacks that you may have brought on board with you. Thank you for your cooperation and understanding.
Can I get the iconic PTU sound on camera? No?
We'll be adjusting the cabin lighting before takeoff. Should you require any additional light, just use the button in your seat area. Cabin crew, take your seats for takeoff.
Lovely. That is what I needed. Once we cross the UK border, this is going to perform very similar to Gothenburg, Stockholm, if not almost identical. I think we're already coming up on the runway. Shortest taxi ever. I believe we are on the runway now. Okay. No hesitation whatsoever. Taking off. Off weed is in Berlin. I do not like that falling feeling.
Very good evening to you all. My name is Roberta. It's my pleasure to be a senior cabin crew member on board this short service to London-Heathrow today. Special welcome to those of you returning from the British Airways Club and those of you joining from our One World Alliance partner. May I remind you to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. It must remain securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. When opening your bed lockers, please take care as items may have moved during takeoff and could fall out and cause injury. As a reminder, smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes and any other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This does include our toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. We would like to sincerely apologise about the lack of Wi-Fi on board today's flight, and we hope this doesn't cause too much inconvenience. However, in-seat power is available within your seat area and will be ready for use once the seatbelt sign has been switched off. We will shortly be commencing our onboard service, and if you have a food allergy or would like information on specific allergens on today's flight, please contact any member of crew. Those of you that are in Club Europe, you'll be offered a meal and drinks from the bar. Those of you that are in Euro Traveller, you'll be offered a complimentary bottle of water and a snack. This will then be followed by a freebook cafe service. Pre-purchased items will be delivered first, and this will then be followed by onboard purchases. Just please note that we only accept cards as a form of payment. We now invite you to make yourself at home and enjoy our hospitality. If there is anything that I or any of my team can do to make your journey more comfortable, please don't hesitate to let any one of us know. Thank you.
I'm going to order something right now, actually. Give me a sec. Well, I want to order something, but the Wi-Fi on this plane isn't working, so I don't think I'll be able to. Now that lighting's back on, it's almost impossible for me to focus my camera outside because the shadow's in the way. I was going to keep track of our progress on flight minute 24, but the lack of Wi-Fi on this plane means I'm not going to be able to do that. So instead, I'm going to have to use guesswork to figure where we are. So it is currently 2014 European time. We are due to land in Heathrow at 2044 British time. So in European time, that'll be 21:44. My clock should change once we're back. Keep in mind, I haven't had anything big since that McDonald's back at Potsdamer Platz. So this might be a case I might have to have something in Heathrow when I land. I don't even know where we are at this point. Are we over France? Are we over Brussels? Are we over Belgium? Are we over Germany? I don't know. Never mind, we are good. We have got food. This table means I'm not able to store a lot of stuff. It's super small. I've had to move my drink and my power bank out of the way. Oh god. Boof. This got a bit messy, I'm gonna admit. I'm not even going to try and film myself eating this.
Given our initial descent, just descending through 38,000 feet, got Bruges off to the left, not that you can see much this evening. Heathrow is right in front of us, 150 miles to go. We should be landing in about 30 minutes time from now. So about 8:30 local time, should be on the ground and on stand shortly after that. Latest weather in London, the wind has dropped off, which is good. It's a fairly benign evening, a southerly breeze, good visibility and a fairly cloudy evening all around, and 12 degrees Celsius. I'll go back to you if the arrival time changes, but for now expect to land in half an hour.
Munich? Can I see the Allianz Arena? Obviously not. The big area is long past. Regardless, all my food's finished. My trousers are wrecked. Nothing much I can really do about that. It's currently 9 o'clock and an announcement just got made that the seatbelt sign's coming in 10 minutes to prepare for landing. What? Oh yeah, I finally figured it out. So, we have just passed over, I believe, Amsterdam or Rotterdam, one of the two, and we're currently in the North Sea. So the next bit of light we see will be on British soil. I'm seeing lights now, which means we are back on British soil, officially. Again, this should play a lot like going back from Stockholm from this point forward. Also, can we please dim the lights so I can get some shots outside? We are feeling the wind a little bit. It's starting to sway. It's not that bad, but seatbelt sign has finally been fastened and they put on full lights. Do I recognize any of this? Not so far.
We will shortly be landing at London-Heathrow. Please now return to your seat and make sure that all your personal belongings are safely put away and your overhead lockers are under the seat in front of you. Customers sitting in the front row seat or in an emergency exit row should place all items in the overhead lockers, leaving the floor area around your seat completely clear. Please check that your table is folded away, your seat is in the landing position with the armrest down, and your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you are seated by a window and have lowered the blind, please return this to the open position for landing. You may continue to use handheld electronic devices for landing. This must be held securely or placed into a pocket. And detachable keypads either folded closed or removed completely.
Am I looking at the M25 down there? And London is starting to look more and more familiar. They're dimming the lights, yes! This looks more and more like London now. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I can make out Blackheath Park. And I believe Lewisham. Now on the south side of the Thames, where I can't even make up much. Why am I able to feel a plane slowing down in the air? Regardless, in any case, we are so low at this point that I believe Heathrow's runway is approaching. I don't know what runway we're going to come in on. This is definitely someone that hounds the area though. This plane sure does love shaking about. Here is Heathrow. Smooth. No going around this time. And that brings an end to a trip from the history books.
The local time here is just approaching 20 minutes past 8 in the evening. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. On behalf of all of us on board, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you, and a very good evening to you.
Looking at our location, it looks like we're actually going to be coming on a B or C gate this time. Please be C. Surprisingly, we have come in on a C gate. Where was this with Stockholm? Where was this?
Main building, it's just a very short train ride to the main terminal building here. Jesse should be on in a couple of minutes. We'll get you on your way as quickly as we can, and we're 25 minutes early. Hooray! That's the earliest I've been all year, so I hope that helps. Thanks very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Funny, first officer. Oh, there. Okay, let people out. Let's go. Bye-bye. Thank you. Welcome back to Heathrow. It's time to find a toilet. We are back in Heathrow. In the sea gates this time. I'm missing the toilet, so I'm gonna go here.
5 minutes later.
And with that done, we now need to go get a transit train. Yes, please. To Terminal 5A. Let's lift it, because we can. Oh, it's already here. Lovely. -2. The transit train. One's hit already.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Oh, fuck, we just missed one, won't we? Oh, well. Damn it. I think those are new too. The fact we get about the SkyTrain again is exciting as anything. I never thought it would come again this quickly.
Transit approaching. Please stand clear of the doors.
Oh, we're going on with the one. Everyone's queuing up for that side of the pot, then just my side was just completely empty. Ooh. Oh, and the doors failed. Bruh. So we just got an empty coach. Okay.
Please hold on. Transit is departing. Next stop, B gates. Second stop, arrivals, baggage reclaim, and flight connections all terminals.
Please, I've had worse. Much quicker acceleration.
We are approaching the station. This stop, B gates. Remain on transit for arrivals, baggage reclaim, and flight connections all terminals.
I might get here actually so I can wait for the other transit train. The newer one.
This is B gates. Please take all belongings with you. Next stop, arrivals.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the other one. Team Heathrow ordered a brand new type of APM.
Please stand clear of the doors.
One of Heathrow's new type of movers. Cool. Lots of BA staff.
Please hold on. Transit is departing. Next stop, arrivals, baggage reclaim, and flight connections at the terminals.
That was not good. I'll try again. Better.
This is arrivals, baggage reclaim, and flight connections all terminals. Please take all belongings with you. This transit ends here. Please leave the vehicle.
Lovely. Again, they have to manually sweep through the cars to make sure no one's trying to sneak back airside. Why is it so busy? And here's border control, which obviously I'm not going to film. So, over. That was easy. I need a shower as soon as I'm back in the hotel. Everyone has to wait to get their bags. I can go straight through. Welcome back to London-Heathrow Airport. I am now going to hand you over to voiceover me to talk about the final hotel. Hilton Garden Inn, Heathrow Terminals 2-3. It's been a run, but it has come down to this. Another Heathrow Airport hotel. Out of all the Heathrow Airport hotels, this one is easily the most expensive of the lot, setting me back a grand total of... My bank account just shambles right now, you guys better like, please. This hotel is directly connected to Heathrow Terminal 2 and can be accessed through the car park just behind the main terminal, as you will see very shortly. If you are flying from Terminal 3, you can still access the terminal by using the covered walkway connecting Terminals 2 and 3. Terminals 4 and 5 are also in pretty easy reach using a multitude of train services. On to the amenities. Once again, the hotel has a gym fitness center available for all guests. There is also a bar called the Runway bar on the top of the hotel. Similar to Novotel Canary Wharf right at the start of the series, this includes a bar as well as a rooftop view of the entirety of Heathrow and the London skyline. And you've also got the Aiport restaurant. This is the hotel's main restaurant, and if you decide to have breakfast in the morning like I do, then you will be stationed here. On the topic of outside eateries, I'm going to echo what I said for the Crown Plaza in Gothenburg, Stockholm Part 1. Outside of Cafe Nero, Pret and Costa, there are no real eatery options before you go airside. And this applies to all 4 terminals. The recommendation is to use the Aiport restaurant inside the hotel, or if you are coming from London to catch a flight the next morning, grab something in London before you arrive. Again, as you will see shortly, the coffee shops are open 24/7 and you can go to them to get food if you so want to. My opinions on whether this hotel is worth it will be given in the hotel overview later in the video. But for now, onwards. Don't mind me, I was just getting a nice coffee, frappuccino. The cool one review down there is blocked, which is kind of annoying. Oh well, we've got a nice view of Terminal 5 from here. I might get another one from Terminal 4 in a minute.
20 minutes later.
That was some good coffee, actually. Wait a minute. Now the question is, do we go straight to Terminal 2 on the Elizabeth Line or Heathrow Express, whichever comes first? Or should we take a bus over to Terminal 4? And then get the Lizzie line from there? Choices. Because it's not every day you get to experience Heathrow at night. We could also take the Underground too, that's an option too. But then again, I'm probably going to be on it tomorrow anyways. Right, tell you what, let's go into Piccadilly. I was thinking of getting a bus to Terminal 4, but never mind. There's a lift just there, which is gone. I was about to take the stairs and this lift just turned up. Oh, there's a train literally ready to go. Oh, come on. We tried. Well, 10-minute wait. Good to see the tube again, though.
1 eternity later.
Welcome back, Piccadilly line. Back to my hot, stuffy underground. Ugh. Smells like home. Okay, not really. This lady's walking. No, it's just Mr. Train. And too late. Right. Ooh, terminals 1, 2, 3. So now, follow us to Terminal 2. Thankfully, the Heathrow London Underground stops next to Terminal 2, so cool. There is a lift here already. Ooh. I think we need to go to arrivals. Oh. Okay. You're welcome. Going machine. There we go, and this should be it. Follow signs to the hotel. I see the entrance. And in. Through this very long flight of stairs and into a very nice check-in area. For the final time on this trip, a beautiful key. Let's go. It's on 1329. I think that goes to that. 13.
Going up.
And on the 14th floor is the runaway bar. You can literally see through the doors at this left. So 1329. This way. Here we go, 1329. In. Whoa. A much needed improvement over the parking by Radisson. And now the front desk can message you as well. Okay, I did not know they could do that. So I'm about to go back out and get some Costa in Terminal 2. But before that, let's wait for all my stuff to charge up, because they are knackered. Also, fair warning for planning to stay at this hotel, there is a £50 pre-authorization charge. It's not 1 penny, it's not £1, it's £50. So if you're planning to stay here, make sure you have an additional £50 on you. Right, I'm gonna go see if I can find a coffee shop in Terminal 2. Why not? Oh, it's raining. I've just left my coat in my room. Doesn't matter, my hotel's just across the road anyways. And Heathrow Terminal 2 again. Everything is closed up in here. There we go. This terminal is dead as hell. Obviously, it's like almost midnight.
Moments later.
Alright, I paid some good money. Let's get back to the hotel room. Wow. Look at that cool view of my hotel over there. Look, you can see it very clearly. I think it'd be even cooler if I just did. Cool, teleportation skills. Right, I'm just gonna chill and get in the bed, I guess. Shower, then bed. Also, let's see what this TV's all about. Last time I was at Hilton, it was pretty locked down. First thing to begin. Oops. Oh, please, please, please. Yes! This is hilarious. Both of the London hotels have better TVs than both of the Paris and German ones. Make it make sense. And final night in a hotel. Comfy bed. I can move around. Really nice. It's a big bed as well. Something I missed. Right. Normally this is what I would say. Good night, blah, blah, blah. But considering this video is about to end anyways, I'm just going to. And it's now the next day. Pretty much immediately. So, you can get a nice better view of the runway now that it's all nice and day outside. And breakfast closes in 1 hour, so it's time for me to get up and go downstairs. It's very foggy, but there's an A380 on the runway. I'll go and see it. Now, normally I'll bother packing my room first before going to breakfast, but considering they include in 30 minutes, I'm actually gonna head there now. Let's go. Down to floor 1.
13th floor. Going down. Doors closing.
This lift stinks.
Doors opening. First.
Here you go, so this should be the restaurant area. Ooh, this will do. The final bash before the end. Yep, this is very British. Very British. Oh, wait a minute. Look what's followed me back from Stockholm. The last time I used this, I burnt myself. Good to have the waffle maker back. That can go there. A lovely latte to finish the day off. We love lattes. And last but not least, some coffee.
20 minutes later.
Well, I am stuffed. I'm going to go back up to my room.
Going up. Doors.
Oh, back to the room to start packing. Now, before I do get out of here, it's time for a hotel overview. Let me get the camera position. Oh, there we go. Nice. Right, one final dance. Let's do this. The price. As mentioned, this is one of the more pricier hotels out of the entire Heathrow selection, costing me £175.75 for a high floor room with a runway view and breakfast. Out of all the 4 hotels, this one is probably the most expensive per night. Even if you go for the base fare, which I think when I was staying was £120. Room. A bit more old-fashioned compared to Novotel Canary Wharf, but after Berlin Alexanderplatz park-in, a much-needed improvement. 9. Staff, nice and accommodating. I can't really say or complain about much, to be fair. 6. In terms of food, as usual, I can only say really about the breakfast. The breakfast was definitely alright. Feels very good to be back to full English again. The waffle was also really nice. Yeah, mate. For both location and outside eateries, I am going to duplicate what I said in Gothenburg, Stockholm about the Crown Plaza in Terminal 4. Location 10, really useful if you're travelling out of basically any Heathrow terminal. Outside eateries though, 2. Outside of coffee shops, there's really nothing around. Decor, again, an improvement over the park-in, but then again, you're pretty much comparing a budget hotel to a premium chain. Give it a 6. If you are flying out of Terminals 2 and 3 at Heathrow, this is going to be the best hotel for you. It's located on site, so there's no need to get any buses. Directly next to Terminal 2 and only like a 2-minute walk from Terminal 3. Even if you are flying from Terminals 4 or 5, the Heathrow Express, Elizabeth Line and London Underground makes both of them at least a 10-15 minute commute. As a sacrifice for that though, and the fact it's a Hilton, it is a posh and expensive hotel. If you're looking for a slightly more cheaper, non-business like hotel, you are looking at the plague of hotels on the Bath Road just north of Heathrow, or the Premiere Inn or Holiday Inn Express in Terminal 4. Let me know if you want me to get around to the Bath Road hotels. Getting back on topic, if you are ready to pay the price, this hotel is definitely worth it. If I had to rate this, it's probably going to get an A tier. Nice. Alright, let's pack and get out of here. Look at this big ass A380 coming to land. And with that, that is that done. So now, I would normally go through those doors, but instead, I'm going to use the power of teleportation to take me outside. So, oh, that was funky. And here at Heathrow Terminal 2 is where I should end the video. Hold up. Before I let this series go forever, we need to review the predictions that we went over in part 1. This is going to be very short, as I am pleased to say that all but one prediction was ticked off. The only one prediction I failed to tick off was riding 8 MP89s in Paris. They are on way fewer lines than I thought, only the 4 and the 6. I guess that's the nature of predictions though, you can't predict everything. Well, I will not hold this here too much longer, other than say, it's been a pleasure editing and making this series. Regardless of how big or small this series gets, it has probably been the biggest series I have ever made. If you have somehow been miraculously tuning in for all 19 parts, then thank you, because that is no easy feat, considering how much minute has been poured into this. And well, hope you all enjoy the most insane trip out of my entire life, and I will see you again next time.